What up, guys? You read the title. Today we're doing a little bit of a different one. We're exploring an abandoned train tunnel. We're here in the pass, and right down there you could kind of see the start of it. So that's actually an active train line that goes through an active tunnel, but right next to it there's an abandoned tunnel, and that's what we're gonna go check out. So I mean, what are we waiting for? Let's go. All right, guys, bushwhacking up to the start here because there is low-key a highway right next to us, and this is definitely one of the questionably legal adventures. So we gonna try to hang low if possible. I was thinking about driving down this road to actually get to the start, but as you can see, it's not in the best of condition. I'm sure I could do it, but I did not want to risk it, especially getting stuck here would suck. There's the active railroad tunnel right there, the start of it at least. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, so if I took this road, I would have had to find some place to pull over, and by the looks of it, that just would not be possible. So I definitely made the right choice parking where I did. I just hope it's not a big deal that my car is kind of on the side of the highway. All right, I just checked the map and it's down a little ways, but the road there is very exposed. So we're gonna try to go down this way and see if we can stay in this little ditch here and make our way back to the tunnel. Definitely very crowded, and I'm a little scared of someone calling the cops, but I mean, we're here, dude. Just came through a little ditch there to stay out of sight, and by the looks of it, we're like right on top of the thing. It should be right down there. Kind of hunkered down here. We're out of the view of cars for a second, but we're gonna have to probably go down to that next level right there and then swing around into the tunnel as fast as we can, and I'm gonna wait until I make sure there's no cars. Okay, we were definitely spotted by some cars, but lo and behold, we made it to the spot. Mad graffiti, mad signs of humans. Little opening right here that someone made. Should be an adventure. Let's get in there and check it out, eh? We're in. Lots of cool graffiti at the entrance. Shout out to these guys. I don't recognize any of their tags, but cool. I don't recognize many tags out here. Check out all these wooden things. These must have been the rail, like these used to probably be a part of the tracks. These wooden beams. I bet the rails rested on them. And that looks ominous down there. But well, nonetheless, we're gonna start venturing deeper and see what we can find. It's getting chilly. I have a headlamp though. And yeah. We are just getting to where the light is disappearing, and dude, it is actually spooky in here, but we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna keep going to the end, hopefully. All right, guys, we got to this little spot here, and all these wooden tracks were all fucked up over there, but here they're actually nice and orderly. Like, they're kind of in their original pattern. So I think I was right that these are what the rails used to rest on. They just never took them out. There's still some graffiti this far in, but I have not seen much. I mean, there's some right there, but I'm gonna be looking out for some because it does make me feel better to see graffiti. It means other people have been this deep, but I'm sure that it's okay. We're gonna keep pushing either way. Okay, we're in pretty deep, and we still got signs of humans. I'm slowly making my way down, and I can't really hear the highway anymore. It's quiet in here. It's getting wet. It's eerie, and it's chilly. You're dripping noises up ahead. Listen to my echo. Hello! Woo! Crazy. There's some graffiti right there. Let's keep going. Seems we have our first cave in here. Check that out. It looks like there's something behind it. This wooden wall. Interesting. Getting pouring rain on right now. Whoa. Check that out, man. Cave mushrooms. Sick. Anyways, there's this one section. It's kind of being held up with wood. Looks like it didn't hold too well. But I mean, a lot of this just isn't really being held up with anything, it looks like. After the cave-in, the railroad wood has disappeared, and check this out, man. More fungus, and that's sick. Whoa. Dude, really cool. Check that out. Rad. Anyways, there's all sediment under my feet, which seems to be providing a place for these mushrooms to grow. Let's keep going. This mushroom looks like some sort of alien species. It's really cool. And I just looked back and there's the entrance right there. And there's the exit right there. I don't even know if we're halfway through yet. But we're getting there. I'm gonna keep going. Alright, I'm just gonna keep the camera out and we're gonna record a little time lapse of me walking. Hello! I keep saying hello in case there's an animal. Try and scare it off. Here we have some spray paint. It's always nice to see a pentagram. Is that what that is? Kind of looks like an A. I don't know. What does this say? Big Seth man. Something, something, something. Probably something inappropriate. I don't know. Beautiful tag here. Wow. Check out these shrooms. You guys hear that? I think we're right below the highway right now. You could totally hear cars above us. That's crazy. Yeah, listen to that. We're definitely below the highway. Just me and my mushrooms to keep me company. Oh, yo. Guys, check this out. We just got to this part in the cave where you could actually see the structure of the tunnel. I don't know why it only covers this part here and not back there. That noise is so eerie. Oh my god. There's hella cave-ins here, dude. Which is kind of scary, but they're all from the side. None of them are from above. This is definitely one of those situations where you could kind of feel your primal instincts. You know, like what they were actually meant for. Here's some cave-in here. Lots of cave-in, dude. Kind of cool. There's some kind of like weird sedimenty stuff just from the ceiling dripping indefinitely. So visible. You know, I'm actually wondering now, is that noise a train or is it, I'm sorry, is it cars above me or is it a train next to me? Pretty sure it's cars above me, but I guess we'll find out on the way back. All right, yeah, one thing that kind of freaks me out is how the cave exit right there, the tunnel exit, seems to be very small. I'm wondering if maybe there is a huge cave-in back there. But I don't know, I still see some graffiti, which is good. Guys, you live, you learn, but this is one of those situations where I kind of wish I brought a lighter, because with a lighter you could, if it turns on, then that means that there's enough oxygen to breathe, and I'm hoping there is. But you live, you learn, and we're really close to the end, so now it's just smart to keep going, and yeah, next time we will. We're at the end now, almost, and there's just this muddy sludge all over the floor. However, there's these footprints that are kind of visible, so we're just gonna keep following them, but look how muddy it is, man. Keep following the footprints, baby, to salvation. Man, it's muddy. Check that out, dude. Yo, I just heard a train horn, so I think that, yeah, there's a train going into the other tunnel. That's cool. Also, I don't know if this really needs to be said, but this is definitely not an active train tunnel. Here's a little roof cave-in. Damn. Scary. Back to the mud. Let's see how deep the mud is. Oh, yeah. Not crazy, but oh my god, look what's underneath it. This black sludge. I'm not touching that, dude. Fucking hell. Dude, there's like a dirt bike tire here. The mud is getting thick and deep. Oh my fucking god. Look at my shoe. Oh my god, dude. Oh, holy crap. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna step big and step over it. This is why we wear high top boots. Okay, it looks like there's salvation ahead. Little supports here. I'll tell you, this mud is pretty bad. Follow this guy's footsteps. Oh my god. My feet are sinking. Okay, it's firm here. Holy shit, dude. That is gnarly. Look at my boots, dude. That was gnarly ass mud. Still is kind of gnarly though. But we're almost through it. The end is right there. Okay, the mud's getting better. Dude, there was literally running water going through there. I kid you not. Okay, man. That was crazy. We made it to the exit here, and yeah, it is definitely filled in with sediment. Look how small the, like we're pretty much at the ceiling here. I mean, I could touch the ceiling right here. So yeah, all the sediment filled in. I mean, there's running water down there, which kind of scared me. And I mean, look at my boots, dude. That was some gnarly mud. All right, we're gonna go out this exit here and check out what it looks like on the other side of the cave. All right, I wasn't gonna leak the location. I still might not include this part in the video, to be determined, but yeah, there it is. Bozeman Tunnel. Check it out. Oh no. So, another thing is that I hear thunder coming. And yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I just heard some thunder. So, that's no fun. But anyways, there's definitely a storm approaching, and it is warmer out here, but that makes for a better adventure, I guess. We're gonna check out the entrance for a second, and then we're gonna go all the way back to the other side, get out of here ASAP. All right, we just climbed up to the top of the tunnel through that. Here's the top right here, and there's a little path here. I'm sure that this is how explorers get in from this side, but we are going to go see what's on top and then go back to the cave and dip down to the other side. as fast as possible before the storm hits, hopefully. My phone's giving me notifications of a storm, and I could just feel it and hear it fast approaching. So, I'm just gonna see what's over this hill, and then we're dipping the fuck out. Just heard some more lightning, or thunder, I guess. Check out this little ditch that I'm in right now. There's no way that this is man-made. This has got to be like a river or something. It dried up stream. Probably won't be dried up in 10 minutes or so. All right, so we got a little view up here. You can see the clouds coming. There was a little fence right there, and that's because the highway is right there. You could actually see one of the reflecting things right there. So yeah, now that I know it's up there, got this little view. I'm not gonna go any farther. I have no reason to go to the highway. We're gonna go back down this ditch and back out through the tunnel and hopefully go smoothly. Let's go fast. All right, we're back at the entrance. Last time I did this on the way here, I was not tracking it on my phone, and now I'm curious to know how long this tunnel actually is, so I will be tracking it on my phone now. Let's do it muy rapido. I actually feel some raindrops starting to fall, so that's our sign to get in here and get the freak to the other side. All right, we're back at the muddy section here, and got some like quicksand silt type stuff here, but this time I'm gonna record my feet so you guys can see just how bad it is. All right, let's get it. Still not that bad yet. And here we go. Now we're getting into it. Oh yeah. All right, here's the worst part. I'm kind of retracing my steps, so it's actually not as bad, but here's the worst part. Yep, that was a slip. Soaked. You know, my breath is, when I breathe out, I notice it doesn't move very fast, but it is moving. Hello! Which means that there is airflow in here. Okay. We're through the bad mud. That's good at least. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I swear it's like slightly hazy in here. Kind of concerning. All right, slowly but surely, we're making our way there. Dude, I don't know if I'm fucking hallucinating, but this is the second time now, I swear to God, I hear voices. Well, I don't like swear to God because I don't know if I actually did, but it sounded like it. I think it's just my water bottle making weird metallic noises, but I'm gonna keep the video going and try to catch it on video. I heard it again. Okay, wait. That's gotta be my water bottle. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's my water bottle. Whoa. Check out this fungus, dude. It's like some cordyceps shit. Good thing I'm immune. Okay, guys, I don't know if you watched The Last of Us or not. Hear me out. Great plot. The acting just takes me out of the story, dude. The acting just takes me out. Like, great plot, really cool concept, really cool vibes. I never played the video game, but like just watching the show from not ever playing the video game. I think it's really freaking cool. But the acting, man, it's just not it, okay? You know, everyone hates on Ellie, but I could understand Ellie because, like, you know, the time that she grew up in, and like she grew up in the midst of the apocalypse. I mean, that's got to make you a little weird. However, I forget her name, but the pregnant girl in the new season, dude, her acting is so bad. Her acting isn't immersive. It feels like she's acting. It feels like she's faking it. I hate to say it, but I'm still gonna watch it because I'm immersed in the story. I'm into the story now. Although I will say, Black Mirror, Love, Death, Robots. Those are the best fucking anthology shows out there, dude. In my opinion. Really cool stuff. All right, dude. Almost at the exit here. And luckily, by the looks of it, it looks to be sunny outside. We're so close, yet so far. Apologies that it's harder to see on the way back, guys, but I have a different setting on my headlamp because it low-key helps. If I give it the power tap. Oh, yo, I can. Here you guys go. I wish I had that on before, because now it's a lot easier for you guys to see. I didn't, still figuring out how to use this new headlamp I got. Let's just take one more look of appreciation down the tunnel. Damn. Here we are, baby. Oh my god, it feels good to see light again. Alright guys, we made it out. It's fairly sunny, and we're about to head back now up the road and hope that we could do it undetected. Let's go. Back to the car. There she blows. And there's the train tracks. All right, I'm just getting back to my car just now, and it's starting to rain. I think I made it back just in the nick of time. Woo! I motored back. I think I made it back just in the nick of time because this storm is just starting to hit us, and as you can see, it's starting to come down. What an adventure, man. That was a good one. I'm satisfied with that day. Let's get the drive home going and then conclude the video. My boots are caked in mud, but on the way home, there's a grizzly bear sanctuary that I just happened to pass by, so we're gonna go check it out.
It's actually the cheapest thing to get. A lot of the meat is donated by hunters, or it has to be fresh. Meat can be freezer grown, and meat can go past its sell-by date. On average, the bears out here are about 4 to 5 hundred.
That was pretty crazy. That bear that I got those videos of, they say that most fully grown adult bears in Montana get up to 400 pounds for the females and 500 pounds for the males. And that bear was 1,300 pounds and still had about 300 pounds left of growing because he was Alaskan. Huge bear. I would not want to see that thing in the wild or get into an altercation with it. Really, really cool though. All right, they're a little bit better after walking around on them, but they're still pretty caked in mud. Anyway, super cool adventure with a little grizzly bear side quest there at the end, which was epic. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. These are some of my first ever videos on YouTube, so I really do appreciate that. If you did, please let me know in the comments. I love to hear it. Anyways, be careful, be safe out there. Most of all, be safe. Stay off your phone, get outside, go have yourself a good day. Thank you guys.